It's so heavy. Look at that. Whoops. Then everything will just work. Shall we just start again? Here we are again. This past month has not been plain sailing because I'm learning everything from scratch when it comes to wiring and mechanics. I'm getting advice from multiple peers, and I have to translate that into rookie language, then research how to put that into action, source the parts, and then try to use my time wisely to do as much as I can on the Austin in the 1 day a week I have. And even doing all that, I'm still managing to get things wrong, which sets me back even more. I feel like I've been doing a lot, but I've got nothing to show for it. But however, to start here, I'm mapping out the regulator wiring using this book WorkHad that happened to have my engine in, with the idea of starting the engine and testing everything before looking at the brakes and auxiliaries. I prepare the dynamo or generator in this video. There's also a lot of just learning in this. Some throwbacks and some days out. A little bit of everything. But baby steps. We're getting one step closer at a time to me driving my Austin. Can't wait. So it's all getting a bit, but what I'm trying to do is just figure out what's coming out of here first, so I can literally just wire that up and have a stream of wires coming out, and then this helps me understand where they go to in conjunction with how much wire length I need. And then we've just got 2 into the dynamo, which goes to the ignition warning lamp. This one, pretty sure, will go on to this one, and then yellow and good. Oh no. And then field just goes to field. That's literally just one wire that goes from here to there. But yeah, it's in a small book, so yeah, it's hard to tell all of this. And by drawing it out, I'm understanding it better. I've already done this actually on the K9. The only thing that might confuse things is I still need to make the dynamo a negative earth. Once I make that negative earth, then everything will just work. Okay, I'm going to flash the dynamo to make it a negative earth. I'm scared. The casing. Right, I'm just reading my notes. Connect earth to frame. And then flash against field, which is that one. I think. Yes. Okay. I don't even know if this battery is working. So flash by touching it. Oh! It worked! There is a blue flash. Wow. That's fun. Apparently that's it. One for luck. Okay. Done. Now it's a negative earth. It's magic, if you ask me. Sorcery.
Okay, it's not as difficult as you think. You make a butt, okay, and you have a join here. So that's gemmed in, yeah? Okay. And on your former, you file that in as well, so you can just tap it a little bit. And then you do your weld on one side of it there. Okay. Yeah? And you have enough wood on there, so you can just tap it down. To knock that over, he took a 200 line as 0 and put 2 of these in. But they let him make it because it was a bit of fun.
What's your fingers half?
Miles away.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. So what do I need? Let's start with field, because that one's fairly simple. There we go. How does anyone use these? I haven't even started and I'm already getting frustrated. Let's try again. I'm not doing anything unusual. I don't want to cut them all. God. What's a good brand of, you know, like the strippers and the cutters and the crimpers? One of these things, whatever they're called. What's a good brand that does those? I've never used one of these and thought, oh, they're good. I always have to resort to just cutting them with a knife. So these are all, I got all of these 2mm. See that? Thicker than recommended, but they're still smaller than before, obviously, because you can sort of get more for less these days, power wise. I might fold the end over a little bit. Ah. There's one. So I'm not trimming them yet because I'm just going to wire it up, take it out to the engine, and then lead them all to where they need to go, then cut them. This one's really pretty. I like this one. 3 meters of each. Ouchie! That goes into D. I'm trying to make it as get the casing as close as I can so there's nothing poking out so it can't corrode as quick.
Where's your regulator live?
There. I called for aid. Adam, as seen in my failed TikTok where I attempted to get a motorbike running.
Oh, oh you idiot.
Wait! I didn't put the song back in!
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god!
Just straight in your back.
There's no way.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, it's heavier than mine, that one.
Right. What am I doing with it?
Just see if it fits.
Oh. So, which way round does this go then?
Whoa. Oh yeah, no, we established that. Whoa. Bit of silicone grease on the old... Really? Wonderful. They're imperial, you mush.
What with my track record of shocking mechanical knowledge, he could no longer watch my videos without getting involved. But fortunately for me, I get a new wiring diagram out of it. So, to get it... Where's he gone? To get it... What?
Yeah, I've got indicator.
Well,
LED one.
yeah, I don't want that.
Okay, you go change them for.
Yeah. Starting all again. I've like ripped all of this out from the rest of it. Because it only trails along the chassis, so it's not going to be difficult.
Is that that's 3-core house wire? No.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm starting again, you see.
Okay. There's not in there, though, is there?
There's loads in there.
Electrical.
Oh, electrical, no. Well, apart from the fan in the roof, I'd like to get that working. But I don't really care about getting power to the back because I'll just use, you know, like power packs. And you can see, I don't know if you can see where it's dangling at the top, where it's been cut.
Oh, right.
Look at that!
Nice. Oh, proper one.
But I've got one of them. I've got 2 of these now.
Side light isolator.
Now these actually have labels, so I know where everything goes.
Starter button. I think that must have the ignition key with the lights on it.
Remember when we were looking where to
Have you
put
got one of those?
What?
The one with the
Switch?
ignition, which on the inside of the light switch.
No. Oh look, 5,000 miles. I think what's happened is I've got 2 different trucks in one. Shall we just start again?
Probably.
Okay.
1954.
2.
And 52? Oh,
Yeah.
54.
No, 52.
You sure?
Yeah, so this is another indicator. Don't need it. This is just a switch for the wipers, which can get another one.
But yeah, it's only got so many holes.
I think it would make sense to use this one and have the key switch there, and then obviously the start button there.
Yeah, well, let's put the starter in the starter hole. But if you're going to put that, if you want to put your key in there, in the middle, it's not going to work unless you get one with the key in the middle. So look on here, you've got lighting and ignition switch. That's your ignition switch, that's your light switch. So on the original one, well, I say original, this is obviously off an original truck, but I have seen them where that is in the middle of that, and that's what that is.
It's weird how they're both
There's
different
also-
layouts. There must be different years.
There's one there as well. But you've got the different trucks, haven't you? You've got the radio truck and the different types of trucks.
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
true.
You don't. If you just wanted to use that, you wouldn't need this.
No.
But you can use this with that.
Yeah.
You just won't wire.
Well,
whichever one
I
goes.
only want the button start because that's how it would have been.
Yeah, and it goes. in
I know
the
I
starter
don't need it, but
So we're just going to use this as a key.
yeah, literally.
And that does nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. There you go. Okay. So 3 is our main feed in to the switch. So, nothing. A light scrub. I rebuilt one of these for a motorbike. Somebody rebuilt it wrong.
It's a good noise, isn't it? Or are you just trying to figure it out?
Okay. In mathematics, what is the ratio of the opposite to the adjacent sides on a right angle triangle? And these tick boxes, the sine, cosine, tangent and log. And I knew it was tangent. And I talked myself out of it being tangent.
Damn.
And changed it to log, which is totally wrong because that's just a function. Using my phone screen to show her the screen I'm looking at to make sure there's nothing on the screen. And she's like, anything else on your desk? No. Anything in your pockets? 2 spanners. And she laughed at that. I was like, I'll get rid of it. They look quite nice. I think they're more like I'm here sort of lights.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Like
Sure.
I'm recovering something.
Maybe.
Lights.
But they're quite nice.
So I should use them then. I should stop using them to pull me up onto the truck.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks like the last person was going to put new lights on.
Yeah. Oh.
Side lights.
Oh. Where can we put them then?
Anyway, you want?
What's that? So many buttons and things.
Is that like a hand pump
For the wipers. That's quite
for
cool.
the washer?
Yeah.
It says
Is that
hinge.
bonnet hinge? Oh. Is that like a gear stick sock?
Yeah. Handbrake, maybe.
Nice. Well, can we see if they work? Hook them up to a potato.
Rubber light.
Told you it was in Scotland.
Whoops.
Damn it. It's the only solid part of my truck.
I think you might need a new hinge.
Hmm. Seal of approval from the hard to please Northern. Yeah. This is where the fuel tank goes.
Oh right. Does it not go?
Yeah, it's in the back. Did you not see it? Massive. For some reason, some people keep missing the fuel tank in the back. That's like the final rush of things to do is door handles.
Well, as long as you can actually close them when they stay closed, then.
Exactly.
Look at the horn and brake light switch.
Tell me when you're pressing it.
Okay, it's down.
And then up again. And then down again. And then up again. Okay, your cylinder's moving,
Oh,
which is a good thing. I take the top off. It moves. I mean, it doesn't look great, but it moves. That boot's knackered. Take the top off and see if there's actually fluid in there.
oh, I can get to it from the top. Look,
Yeah.
got to take the seat out.
So the piston moves, which is good. That probably won't really build in. But getting seals for that, I don't know. But if it's a Lockheed one, you might be able to. Go with one.